I just want to do a little video on my Lee Progressive, my Lee Progressive reloader. So I'm loading up 9mm shells right now. What I'm using is I got small rifle primers because it's hard to find any primers anywhere. I have 124 grain ball ammunition, and I'm using CFE, Ogden CFE powder, which stands for copper fouling eraser, and it's actually, you use a little bit more, or you use a little bit less. I'm using about 5.5 grains of powder as opposed to 6.5 with some of the other Hodgdon that I've been using. So basically what I've been doing, I got some cleaned, once or twice fired, shells, brass. And so what I do is I just, of course, load it in, I push it down, that expels the primer. Then I take this little cleaning tool and I just clean out the primer seat, put it back in, and I just screwed up. I think, did I? Maybe not. And so then I load a primer, and then goes down, load it in, up, it fills it with powder, grab a bullet, down, cycles, it presses it down, and then it crimps it. So let me do that again a little smoother, and then I put it over in there. So again, a once fired brass, expel the primer. Then I always clean out the primer seat because it just seats it better, I think, if you clean that out. Put it back in, load a small rifle primer into the loader, the primer loader, push it up into the casing, fill it with powder, grab a 124 grain Barry's bullet, which is what it is, cycle it up to seat the bullet, cycle it up to then crimp it. And I'll do it one more time, and really when I'm rolling with this, I can do 50 bullets really pretty quickly, 20 minutes or so. And I take my time though, because I want to make sure I don't have, any mistakes. Since this video is really only going to go out to my son Jake, to Jude Jake and to Dad, I'm not really too worried about it. So seat the primer, fill the casing, cycle a Barry's bullet up into the seat, and crimp it down. And there we have just a nice little 9mm 24 grain bullet, which is a little warm as I'm doing 5.3 grains of powder, and it's a little warm because really the beginning charge, they say, should be about 4.8 with this particular powder. But anyway, that's what I've been doing. I've loaded now about, I think I got another 300 primers, 500, and about 1,100. I've had primers when I finish these loads of primers that I have. I still have 300 in the safe, but when I finish those, I'll have loaded 1,100 9mm bullets, and I've shot quite a few of them, including 50 hollow points. This stuff here, this XTP that I carry now for my self-defense ammo, my carry ammo, shoots it really nice. But man, in a time when you can't find ammo, and the one ammo that you find is really expensive, the investment I have in this, which really isn't much, I'll tell you, the investment I have in this is right about the same investment that I would spend on purchasing about 500 bullets, and I've already loaded, or I will have loaded 1,100. So anyway, that's including bullets, powder, primers, the whole shebang, the machine. And so I actually just purchased a set of dies for 40 caliber. To make it easier, I'm going to buy another one of these. It's $133. So then all I really have to do is switch out the powder keg. So anyway, Dad and Jake, that's my video. I hope you enjoyed it, because as I enjoyed making it. All right, thanks.